Forgiveness is not an occasional act, it is a constant attitude. When I first read that quote, I was angry. Martin Luther King Jr. is an incredible historical figure, but in the end, why should I be expected to have a constant attitude of forgiveness when there's no constant attitude of change? There are so many little boys and girls who grow up ashamed of the way their hair is, their pronunciation of words, and their different features because there are too many kids not being taught not to judge or pick on people because of their differences. This isn't just some generalized statement for you to listen to and move on from. This is my story too. Racism has affected me my entire life. People of color have always been told to tone themselves down and dim their personalities to not fit into the stereotypes that have been put on them since birth. But it's still never enough. Plain and simple, it's systematic racism. Most of the time it's done unconsciously, but we still shouldn't be making unconscious acts of discrimination based off the color of someone's skin after all of these years we've had to stop the cycle. Look around you. Everything that we have built as a society didn't just come from one color, but all of them. The kids growing up now deserve to know what it's like to look at someone and see them for who they are, not what color they are. Racism isn't born in someone, it is taught and practiced. It's not always easy to stop doing something that you've been used to all your life, but no significant change is ever easy. If you've never been a victim to racism, it may be hard to even realize that it's even still happening. It's hard to see something when you don't know what you're looking for. Racism is when people of color are told to go back to their own country by the same people who eat at their restaurants where they serve the food of their culture. Racism isn't a sentence, it's just a word, because these aren't just words, they are racial slurs. Some may argue with that and say, well, I don't mean it that way. But in 2025, there are plenty of other words to use to call your friend bro. Racism is in the time when I was an elementary school girl being told that I couldn't go to someone's birthday party because I was brown, and all I wanted was to be included. Racism is all around us, but it's not too late to change that. Unlearn hate. Teach kindness, celebrate diversity, and teach your younger children and siblings empathy. You do not forgive someone unless they make a mistake, and in order to forgive someone, there has to be change. Be that change. In the end, I don't agree with the quote at all. Forgiveness is earned, and in order to achieve it, we all need to work together to see the world as not just colors, but humans. We're all just doing the same thing at the end of the day, living. So live and learn to change. Teach love, not hate.